Hello, everyone. This is Grandmaster David Smerdon, your Australian Banter Blitz host for this evening. Welcome to Banter Blitz on ICC, also broadcast live on Twitch, and I think recorded for YouTube later. So, like I said, I'm David. I'm going to be taking care of you tonight with a little bit of banter to the Blitzen here on ICC. If you're logged on, you can get into Channel 3, check out all the action. We'll be chatting there. You can also match me right now for a 3-1 unrated game. Get yourself in the queue if you want to play. All the instructions and everything there, of course, taken care of by our reliable, as always, host Leon. So check out Channel 3 for his instructions and so forth. No more time for small talk. We are off and running straight away. So straight into the games. I didn't even get into my small talk about the Olympics, but that's going to follow soon. We're going to start off with a nice one of my favorites, as I'm sure regulars are aware by now. I love my wing gambit, so I've kicked one out right now to start things off against saber-toothed tigers, I assume is the name, with a bunch of numbers thrown into the to the handle just to confuse me. Okay, so game on. Wing gambit, like I said, one of my favorites against the Sicilian defense. Sacrificing a pawn as early as move one, that is the way I roll. I've already got a bit of activity happening there. I'm actually 2 pawns down for the moment because a3's gone as well, but that's okay. I'm going to get at least one back. Like I said, if you want to get in the queue, and now is the chance to get in the queue. Oh, as I play a stupid move. I don't know why I did that. But anyway, if you want to do that, you got to match me, get into Channel 3, find out the instructions there. If you've already matched me and want to see where you are in the queue, you can type pend Smurfo, see if you're in the list. Okay, that's enough instructions. Let's get back to this game because I'm already in a bit of trouble. Right. Come on, Dave. Think. This is not what the doctor ordered. Geez, I feel like I've hit the ground in a not running manner. And I'm a little concerned. I feel like sacrificing another pawn. I'm not sure that's the way to go. I'm going to play bishop d2. This is not exactly what the doctor ordered to start things off there. I really should have castled one move. Well, no, I couldn't have castled earlier. At least played c3 or something like this. So it's already a little dubious because I'm giving my opponent the chance to swap off pieces, and that's probably going to work in his favor, although he's having a bit of a think now. Well, that is a little bit unexpected. I'm not sure that was the best move, actually. That might give me more chances than I deserve given my last move. c3 looks like a good move here. I'm also just tempted to castle, and I think that's what I'm going to do. Whew. Okay, danger kind of averted there. Oh, wow, I was not ready for all this action before I've even warmed up. Okay, what's the go here? Surely it's got to be c3 now, and I feel a lot better having got that move in c3. Much better. Except I just realized that c4 would have been a much better move. Oh, come on. Look, that's too little inaccuracies to start us off, and we're barely 2 minutes into Banter Blitz. You know what? I'm too distracted by the Olympics. I am so addicted to the Olympics. I'm actually kind of glad now that it's finishing today because it has just taken up so much of my time watching it. Even today, Australia, playing in the bronze medal playoff in the basketball against Spain, losing by, spoiler alert, well, it's too late now, losing by 1 point right at the last second. My God. Okay, I'm hoping for Castle's Kingside. I don't think I'm going to get it because every man and his dog knows about the Greek gift sacrifice that would have happened after the move. Bishop takes h7. So if Castle's bishop takes h7, pretty much winning on the spot. I believe. Didn't get a chance to play it, but my opponent's still in a bit of trouble now because you can see all my pieces heading towards the king side and not much in the way of his defense. So feeling quietly confident at the moment. I've also got this juicy d6 square that I'm going to try and nip back into in a second if I get the chance. Now, what about rook b1 here? Rook b1, rook b1. Yeah, I'm going to play rook b1. The reason for that is because I was worried about his queen b2 ideas in the future, not because I wanted to misplace his queen, which was already on a bit of a dubious square. Now, I guess he should go back to c7. He's having a little bit more of a think than I would have expected at this stage in the game. I really want to get a rook across, somehow switch it across the board to get it to the third rank. That would be great for me. Can't see how I'm going to do that at this stage. I'm going to play c4 anyway. His knight's going to go back to e7, and then I just can't manage to get that rook across, and I'm running a tiny bit short on time here. Nothing major, but it's just a little bit scary. I'm going to play bishop b4, down to 35 seconds. Man, okay. Got to be a bit careful here. I think everything's still under control, but it's getting a little bit nervy. Oh, I wasn't sure about that move. Doesn't look so good. Doesn't look that good at all. c5. What are you going to do now? Starting to feel a bit better for me here. Look, his position is totally tied up. Totally tied up. I can see some nice ideas here. If I could just make this sacrifice work. Oh, 32 seconds. Careful, Dave, careful. Ah, that's a good move by him. That's a good move indeed. Oh, I better take that off. 28 seconds. Man, this is getting much, much tighter than I hoped for. A little bit too tight, I've got to say. Should have won this a few times already. It's already there are warning signs in the air for my performance tonight. Warning signs. Hopefully I can still round this one out here. As long as I don't get back rank mated, that would be not so nice. Yeah, it's maiden 1, I think. Oh, hi, all right. On the scoreboard. Thanks for the game, Cyber2 Tigers. That was a concerning beginning, I have to say. Really, I'm not so sure that was that convincing. All right, it doesn't matter. A point's a point's a point, which is how much Australia lost by on the basketball. J. Russell, too, a bit of a regular. I think I've played him at least the last 4 times or so in Banter Blitz. I've always had some good games. Usually he's a bit more punctual to the board than he is at the moment. Hopefully he can sneak back in. This is not good. This is not good. I know Jay Russell likes his games. I know he was pretty keen on tonight. Oh, he's thrown in his first move. Good. Well, let's give him 30 extra seconds to make this fair. All right, game on. Game on. Whew, man, I really thought that was going to be an abort right there. He really just stuck that one in right at the end. What sort of opening shall we have today? How about a dragon? I'd never play the dragon because it's a bit too theoretical for my taste, but maybe today we'll whip one out. Sharp stuff. Jay Russell, he's kind of dodged the main line. Usually f3, bishop e3 is the way to go for white, followed by queen d2 and then castle queen side. Basically everything preparing for putting that king on the queen side and my king on the king side, turning into a huge attacking race on both sides. So many exciting games in that variation. It's called the Yugoslav, or to other people, the Saltus attack. But not today. We've gone what's called the classical dragon, although Jay Russell has played it in a slightly strange fashion. Still not too bad. I've actually given him the chance to go for the knight d5, but he hasn't done that. Oh, you know what? Let's do a sacrifice. I really feel, I don't know, I feel kind of aggressive today. I don't know why. I was watching the Taekwondo on the Olympics last night. Maybe that had something to do with it. So here we go. Another sack. This sack is definitely unsound. I'm going to admit that right off the bat, but looks like a bit of fun anyway. So there's an exchange sack. Got a pawn for it, hoping to get a second, and Jay Russell obliges. So I picked up the second pawn there, which is definitely going to be useful. Now it's 2 pawns. Actually, the sacrifice has probably worked out okay. I think Jay Russell's last move there, tiny bit inaccurate, I would say. And now, I think Black's doing quite acceptably. Nothing special, but quite acceptably. That knight on c5 is really great. That's a good outpost. Dark square can't be hit by the light squared bishop. And very importantly, covers b7 as well, which might seem a bit strange. But by covering b7, that means that I can move my bishop without worrying about his rook coming in there. So in general, things looking pretty good. Particularly, actually, that a-pawn is a bit of a problem for him as well. All right, so he's having a bit of a think. What do you know about that? That's a good move. It's an annoyingly good move. Don't really want to swap those queens off just yet. What I want is to get an endgame, rook, bishop, and 6 pawns versus 2 rooks and 3 pawns. So basically, what I'm thinking about is the queens disappear, the a-pawns disappear, my knight disappears, his bishop disappears, and somehow I sneak off his c-pawn as well. That's the aim at the moment. Now, I'm not entirely sure I can make it happen, but that's what I'm rooting for here. Can I get something along those lines? He's making my life tricky. He's making it very tricky. Yeah. He seems to have him pretty well covered for the moment, I have to say. I don't really know what I'm doing, so I'm just going to push that pawn. A3. Yeah, I thought he might do that, but I also thought it might run into some problems for him. Now that I look at it, I can't really see any problems. It looks quite okay. Yeah, I got some issues here. I really do. Queen b4 is coming. Yeah, this is a bit of a worry. Things were looking good before. I don't know how this is all unraveled so quickly. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do anymore. I'm running short on time now too. And this is not a great situation anymore. Yeah, he's done the right move again, and I'm starting to regret some of my previous decisions. At least I provoked just that tiny little weakness there on the dark squares, but it's nothing too major. I have to say, Jay Russell, this is probably the best game he's played against me. We've had a few, and this one seems to me to be the best. You can see now he's forced my queen back because I didn't want him to be able to take with the a-pawn, and now he's got more activity than he had before. My position is starting to look a little bit shaky. That knight on c5, he's basically holding everything together at the moment. That's gee, that's another good move. I'll throw in a5 just because the clock's winding down. Yeah, that's another strong move there. I'll put the bishop on f5. I don't want to swap any pieces off just yet, but definitely I got some problems now. Oh yeah, that's another good move. I'm going to come back to e6. I don't want a repetition. Yeah, okay, we'll get them off. That's a concession, though. He's forced me to make a concession. Gee, this is another great game, I have to say. You guys are really making me work tonight. I think you spot weakness in me. And, well, now there are serious problems because he's going to get control of the B file, and that's not good news for me at all. There it is. He takes the B file. And now there are serious problems in my future. Whoa! Oh! Unlucky. Unlucky. My goodness me. That one came out of nowhere. Picked up another point. But gee whiz, that one was close. Righto. 2-0. Right down to the wire, I tell you. That's a Michael Phelps touch in 1/100th of a second right there. Whew, Jay Russell, thanks for the game. What a doozy. Goodness me. I don't know why. I'm not really very convincing at all tonight. I feel that one of you guys is gonna pull off an upset here. There's good chances. You know that I'm often susceptible in Banner Blitz, so take your chances while you can, guys. All right. IWTGB from Great Britain. What a name. What am I supposed to do with that? IWTGB. I won't taunt Great Britain. Nope, I have no idea. All right, so we have some weird bishops opening at the moment. Not particularly exciting, truth be told. Hopefully I can try and liven things up a little bit because at the moment it looks pretty boring. Let's see if I can do something about it. Bishop back. Yeah, okay. There we go. Something a little bit different. See if I can grab myself the bishop pair. Again, not much, but I'll take what I can get today. Well, I've got the bishop pair, but I'm not sure how long I can keep it for. It's just equal at the moment, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to try and mix things up. I'll take with the pawn. It's really a nothing special move, but just to do a little bit of something with the position. But it's, like I said, it's nothing special at all. Yeah, you can do that. Let's play queen b6. Again, nothing special. Man, this is a boring position. Yeah, okay. It does give me a little opportunity, that move. I can play... well, I can play a couple of things, but I'll play queen a6. And now I'm sure that white will find a way to castle, but it's not totally trivial. Well, what am I talking about? It is pretty trivial. He can play queen e2 because if... There we go. There's queen e2. And stupidly, I thought that I could just snap that guy off and then take on c2, but that's not going to work for me because he's got rook c1 at the end. So another oversight by me. Man, what is going on? So we're in an endgame. I've got the tiniest little something, but it is pretty little here. Has to be said. Really not much to crow about. I'm going to try and create a tiny little weakness on the queen side, but looks pretty boring. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm definitely going to try my very, very best to create winning chances, but at the moment I just can't see where they're coming from. I'm not sure about that move, though. I thought he would have played a3 to stop b4. Now he's going to have a weak pawn on the queen side, so that's a little something. It's not much, but well, I've gone from nothing to something, so that's got to be an improvement. Yeah, rook c1, and now I'm going to play rook c8. Be careful that I don't accidentally mute this thing. Got a minute on the clock extra, that's something. The idea with the minority attack, by the way, in case that seemed a little bit strange, you look at the queen side. Actually, what about that move? I'm not sure about that move. Before I get too carried away here, my knight is in such a stupid position. Oh my god. Anyway, the idea is that on the queen side, you can sort of see he's got the A, B, and C pawns. I've just got the A and B. So the idea is I want to try and swap those down until he's just left with one pawn, hopefully one backward pawn, and then I can pile up on that guy. So that's the whole point of the minority attack. You take the 3-2, you try and drill it down to 2-1, and then 1-0, and you just hit that 1 over and over again. So that's the plan. Typically easier said than done, although here I think it looks like I'm making a little bit of progress, actually. You can see now that I'm really firing with all cylinders against that C pawn. And that makes his life a tiny bit uncomfortable. He should probably take on b4 now, but that's also going to lead to some discomfort. So I've created a little bit of something here. And that really does not look like a healthy move to me. In fact, I think I can just win a pawn immediately. That's kind of, yeah, well, this minority attack has turned out to work a little easier than I was expecting. Maybe he meant to put the king on d2 and made a little mouse slip. That would make sense to me. In which case, it's quite unfortunate mouse slip, because now the position looks pretty hopeless. Yeah, I'll keep that rook on just for a moment. Oh, he's got 13 seconds. It's not enough. Not enough here. 92. It's probably the best move. And now I'm just going to try and pick off that other pawn. And that's a little blunder there to finish. So that should be the end now. Woohoo! Thought it was going to be a boring game, and truth be told, it wasn't that exciting. But again, a win's a win. I've managed to keep my record alive. Now, I did not keep 100% record the last Banter Blitz. I'm not sure if people were around for that one, but not only did I lose to one of the pundits against one of the members, but a particularly well-known GM on ICC decided to make a surprise guest appearance. Ronan Husby jumping on board. We had our first ever Banter Blitz where I had to face a GM, another ICC GM, and he schooled me 2-0. He owned me. It was horrible. So that was not a successful blitzing performance. But tonight, so far I'm hanging in there. All right, let's see who's next on board. And it's A4H5. A4H5 and I, we've had a few games in our time. And I can't remember if A4H5 has had a win against me or not. My feeling is probably yes, but I can't quite remember. I'm playing just a nothing opening at the moment. Nothing special happening here. It's just a... well, actually, what can we say about this? It's I've played a King's Indian attack, but my opponent has turned it into a reverse Pietz, from what I can tell, which typically should be a pretty good result for him. All things considered, this looks like a pretty decent position. Probably the wrong move, actually. Not to mind. Probably would have suited my taste a bit better there if I had have actually taken that bishop off. I wasn't sure which of my knights would be better placed, but this is probably acceptable as well. Now I've got the bishop pair. I can't imagine I can make too much with it, but still it's something. I think my opponent's done pretty well so far. Now, this is where things get interesting. Gee, my opponent has moved quickly. Look how fast. That's incredible. Okay. Let's play this e4 move. I'm not totally happy with it, but he's just moving too quickly for me, so I'll try it out. He should probably just take that guy off, to be honest. Let's see what he comes up with. He hasn't. That surprises me just a fraction. Okay, I'll take it. I'll bite. Let's see what happens now. I'm going to try and open things up before he gets the chance to castle. He's still moving really quickly, but probably he should have castled a few moves ago. And now he's got some slight discomfort. Nothing major, but yeah, so now he castles, but it's just I think he would have preferred to have done that a move or so ago. You can see now he's got that weak pawn on e5, and probably everything's okay for him. I guess we're about to see now. I thought he might do this. If I come back, how's he going to defend the pawn on e5? I can't see a good way from him. If he plays knight g4, then bishop g5 is pretty crushing. So he's got a problem now. He's got a problem. I think a4 h5 might have acted just a tiny bit too aggressively, perhaps played a bit too quickly, because now this e5 pawn is under serious pressure. He's probably thinking about e4, whether he can get away with it or not. I honestly don't know whether he can. My gut says no, and I hope that he can't. I think he has to try e4. I can't see anything else that leaves him with any chances. She's having a big think about this. He's got the time to spare, though. Oops, as I spill my tea all over the desk. Let him have a think while I clean up. H6. Now, H6. What do we think about that move? I see the idea. He wants me to take, and then he's going to flip in a knight G4. But why can't I just come back at the end of that? It's a bit of a risk. Is it? Talking to myself. I guess that is what Banter Blitz is. All right, let's bite. Let's see what he's got. It's knight g4. I thought it was knight g4, and now rook goes back to e2, and he needs a big hit. He needs a big hit now, but I just don't see it for him. I have back rank weaknesses. I've got a slightly awkward rook on e2. f2 is weak. h2 could be weak, but I don't see his big hit. I don't see his big hit, and that's what's working for me. All right, bishop f4. I still don't see his big hit. He can't go g5 because I've got queen g6. He goes for bishop c4. That might be okay. Oh, I've got rook d2. Where's his queen going to go? I don't see a good square for his queen. And he needs one. Big moment in the game here. I think this is the critical moment. I think he should go to e6. I don't see anywhere else. But c8 seems slightly off to me. All right, h3. He's running short on time. Time to call his bluff. What's his plan here? Is it rook d8? Hard to believe. Yeah, he's gone rook d8. Okay. Well, let's see then. Queen c2, and now what? He's gone back to knight f6. I didn't think he could do that. I still don't think he can do it. Bishop h6. I think that's just another pawn. My king feels pretty safe now that knight's been kicked back. He's got the bishop d3 move, but I've got the check. And after bishop g5, I'm just going to swap off that knight. Yeah, let's get that guy off the board before anything bad happens. And now I think it's got to be close to it, right? What's he got now? I got some slight time pressure, nothing too major. 25 seconds. He's gone back. I'll take that guy off. I'll take another pawn. Gee, that's a lot of pawns now. I allowed queen d2 there, but he didn't play it, so that's good. I'll come back. He's got to go queen d2, surely. There it is, finally, queen d2. Actually, queen d2 is quite a good move. In fact, it's a bit of a worry. Okay, oh, quick one, queen c4. He's gone the check. He's also a bit down on time now. Eight seconds, 7 seconds, 6 seconds. Come on, gotta move now. Oof, really played down there. Oh, hang on. Dropped another pawn. He's dropped a lot of pawns now. That's too many pawns now, surely. Yeah, he resigns. That's 5 pawns up at the end. Whew, kind of fell to pieces right at the end there. That was a close game, man. All these games are going down to the wire. This is going to be a tough night for me, I feel. All right, but straight back into it. Tougher for me than you guys because I don't get any breaks. So Ox. Straight into Ox. Thanks to the game A4 H5. That was a ripper. I think you had some good chances there towards the end. We could discuss, but I have no time right now because I'm straight back into it. You know, this is all proving a little bit too much for me tonight. I feel a little bit sluggish. I've just flown back from Australia, from my home country, to Amsterdam in the Netherlands, which is great because I love the Netherlands, but is also a bit brutal because it was a 24-hour journey, and now I've got an 8-hour time difference. So I'm slightly less perky than my usual self, and that means good chances for you guys to pull one off on me. So what I'm going to try and do just to cool things down a bit is I'm going to play a nice, cool Stonewall you can see here. It's called the Stonewall because I set up this pawn fortress. You can see all of my pawns in the center on the light squares, just locking things down, grabbing a bit of space. Usually makes for a slightly quieter game. No more of those crazy wings just for the moment. And I'm just going to play like this just for the time being, just to settle my nerves a bit. One of the good things about playing the Stonewall, particularly in Blitz, is that you can just whip off a whole bunch of moves without thinking too much, which is what I've done here. As you can see, I don't have to think too much, just sort of thrown all these moves in. They're all natural. The pieces go to the right square. There's not much to think about. And having done so, I've picked up this huge time advantage right off the bat. And castle. So this is about the point where the obvious natural moves kind of end. And I know what Black's plan is meant to be here. I've kind of fluffed it a little bit because I'm still going to get the chance to show you guys, I hope. I don't remember how this goes. See, my bishop is in such a terrible position at the moment, but that will hopefully fix itself in the not too distant future. So what I really want to do is I want to play this f4 move, but it's hard to get it going at the moment, so I'm going to play bishop d7. He's probably going to play f4 himself, and I'm not going to get another chance now. The idea is basically when I can swap the bishop on f4, which I've done, and he's taken with the g-pawn, you can see that the line to his king, the g-file, slightly open, which is why he's just made that last move actually quite a good one, king to h1. And typically my bishop needs to come around to the king side, and if he plays f4, then I'll just move my king across, my rook across, and play g5. So these are the general principles for this sort of position. So again, even though the natural moves, the obvious moves are finished, I can still keep going with what I know to be the right plan. Here, actually, I'm threatening rook c8, which is a pretty big threat. So Ox has got to do something snappy. Rhyming with snappy is happy. Max Happy in channel 3. How many more will Dave play? I want to face him and win. So Max Happy with a bit of confidence there. I hope he can sneak into the queue, because of that sort of attitude, I want to see what he's capable of. Okay, so there's the f3 move. Now, it's a tiny bit annoying from my perspective, but it does allow me to sneak in this f4 move, which is supposed to give me quite decent chances, although it's hard to really see how that's going to work for me here after rook c1. But the point is now that bishop on g2 is meant to be sort of locked out of the game. So let's see. His bishop can still do some work on the h3 square at some point, which will be a tiny bit annoying. Ooh, e4. Now that's an unusual way to play this position, but it might be quite decent. Let's see what I can do about that. It could be quite a decent move, actually. I wonder if I can get a pawn storm going. He's got no time, so I'm kind of tempted to just play on that. Oh, look, I'm going to do it. It's probably not the best way to play. I probably should have just moved my bishop, but let's do this. It's a bit more fun. Anyway, if I can just launch my bits down the board and see what happens now. Definitely the most fun way to play this position. And now I get to throw in g4 as well. Game on. He's got rook g1. But he didn't play it. Well, in that case, rook g1 could have really been a pain there, but I managed to avoid that. And now it should be pretty comfortable. Rook g1 would have been good if I played queen g4. He had bishop takes g4, and then I would have been in some serious trouble. At the moment, however, looks like I'm just crunching through on the king side. Looks like my risk sort of paid off there, and Ox runs out of time, but I think it's game over now. Would have been interesting if he hadn't played h3 but gone with d5 back in move 21. But we'll never know. Okay, it's Nesmetanov. Nesmetanov caused me a lot of pain the last time I played him. He's another regular, and I got myself in all sorts of life last time, so I'm going to try and slow things down because he is an attacking genius. Actually, I don't know if it's a he or she, an attacking genius. Really turned the screws on me the last time we played, so I'm going to try and play with some cowardice, should we say. I'm going to play with some cowardice and go straight for an endgame against this guy. Take no chances. You can see now, queen's off the board. Nice, calm, relaxed game, I hope. Ooh, I missed a chance there. Could have played knight a3, but anyway, so be it. Still nice and relaxed game. A couple more pieces going to get exchanged here, I think. Yep. Let's put that bishop on c7. It's a bit cheeky, but let's just see what happens there. Queen's off the board. That's what I want. I want an endgame against this guy. And ooh, he might have fallen for a sneaky little trick of mine then. Look at this. Rook takes a7. Boom. Rook takes c7, gets met by rook ah8. That is lucky. I tell you what, you give this guy Nesmetsanov, you give him some attacking chances, and like his namesake, the famous Russian queen sacrificing genius of I think the 70s or so, Nesmetsanov, he beat Tal, he'll find a way to attack you. But in the end game, he just missed this tiny little trick. I've won my pawn. I'm a happy guy now, I tell you. And I think I might even be able to clean up a little bit more here if I can. Let's see if I can. Yes, okay. Give this one, this check. Got another little trick up my sleeve. Let's see if I can execute it. He should go back, but I'm sure he's tempted. I knew it. I knew you'd go up. I knew it. If it's okay to go up, then that would be a shame because I had a devilish trick in store. Maybe it's okay afterwards. I'll do my trick. Anyway, it was this move, bishop e8. Threatening knight b5 and also threatening bishop takes f7. So that was the big idea. Well, okay. And now it's all over. But he could have potentially found a way out of that, I feel. But this is, well, this is now turning into a bit of a rout. So lucky for me. Unlucky for Nesmetsanov today. Not his day, it turns out. Unfortunately, decided to play on. He's caught it quits. Good man. All right, that was probably my smoothest game for today. I got to say, a bit of luck on my side, but a nice little trick there. I'm kind of proud of that one. Yeah, it's kind of cute. This could be a long night, but I'm holding up. Speaking of long nights and holding up, I wonder if anyone had the chance to see the marathon today. Like I said, Olympic addict I am, and the marathon, the big finish to the Olympics, was just awesome, I have to say. Those guys running for over 2 hours, incredible. And I was pretty impressed. I know that we've got mainly a US audience. I don't often cheer the US guys in the Olympics, you know, tall poppy syndrome and all that. But I have to say, the performance by the American in the marathon to come third was outstanding. I really thought he was going to just collapse at some point. That was pretty cool. So kudos to that. All right, so we've got Misha Bobby now. Misha Bobby has been super active in the chat. He's been super keen to play. Here we are. Here's your chance, buddy. So let's see it in action. You kind of disappointed me already. We've got this stupid sort of torre setup. I hate this setup. It's perfectly acceptable, but it's just annoying to play if you're black. So we've got this this setup. I've got to try and make the most of things now. So far, Well, I mean, I'm going to give him the center. Not much I can claim to do here. He's already taken a small advantage, but that's okay. I'm just delaying what to do with my D pawn, but there's no subtlety there. In case you're wondering, it's just that I just haven't worked out what I'm going to do with it. Part of me thinks that I should put it on D6 and cover that E5 square, but putting it on D5 is also kind of appealing. So I'm just a little stuck at the moment with where I'm going to put it. And I think he's also waiting to see where it's going to go. I can't quite work it out. My stupid knight on A6 is such a dumb piece. I'm going to try and reroute it somewhere. Gee, he's played quickly. This is his first think of the game. Up until that point, he was on 2 minutes and 56 seconds. And even now, he's really playing quickly. It's quite impressive. All right, I'll put the knight on E6. At least it's gone somewhere. Now, bishop E3. Well, he hasn't played bishop E3. I did expect him to put it on E3, so that's a tiny bit surprising. I thought it was just dropping a pawn, actually. Looks like he might be able to wriggle out, can he? I don't know. No, he does look like a pawn. I think he might have just popped a pawn there. And I think he has. We can sort of tell by his last move. Maybe everything's okay for him. Oh, I'm not sure now. I've got this knight F4 move. It's very tempting. But also perhaps slightly inaccurate. Tough choice now. I don't really want to put it there. I'll put it on D5. Oh, knight F4 was tempting, but after queen D1, it just looked like the wrong move. Although, then I could have taken on C3. He takes on F6. I play C2. He takes on G7. I take his queen. He takes F8. Queen and 2 pawns for rook and 2 pieces. Would have been interesting. All right. Anyway, didn't happen. Something to discuss another day, perhaps. People in the chat wondering where we're up to in the game pool. Just type pen Smurfo if you want to work out where the list is at. Yeah, I'm going to take that thing now, and now he's gonna try and snatch E7, isn't he? But then I've got rook E8, and he's gonna have a bad time, is he? Yeah, he might be all right. Anyway, we'll find out soon enough. He's still got a huge time advantage. Whoa, that's a little unexpected. Can he really do that? I guess yes, he's hitting both knights. At least I can play E6 and I should be okay. He's got a big time advantage still. What's he thinking about here though? It's got to be knight takes F3. What is he thinking about? Queen takes F3. I guess he wants to put a knight on D6, but surely I can just play Queen D4 now. Is he not losing a piece? What's the idea? Maybe it's knight E4, but it doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense. I think Mr. Bobby might have just... Yeah, from this think now, I'm going to guess that was an error. Yep, I think he did not want that move in hindsight. Now the big think has started and I'm finally ahead on the clock, so that's good news. My unbeaten streak is looking good, as long as I don't jinx myself there. Oh, whoa, he can play that. Whoops. I really thought he couldn't do that because of queen takes h4, but then he's just going to take my knight. Ah, Just when I thought it was all over. Come on. I really thought that was it for him there for a second. All right, e6. I think I should play e6 anyway, just to really short things up. Now he's dropped it. Now he's dropped the piece. Oh. Whew. Okay. So now it's just a matter of cleaning up the scraps, because that's really game, set, and match. And everything's under control. Everything's defended. And I think he's going to call it quits in a second or two. That's a tricky move, actually. I'm going to bring that. Ooh, he's trying to trick me. Trying to trick me, actually. But I think I'm still okay. He was hoping for queen takes h3 and then knight g5, and I was probably still okay, but there's no reason to allow those sort of shenanigans. And now he's got no time, and I think it's that should be all she wrote now. Take with the pawn, and I can probably take that guy off, and now rook c2 is going to be the big move if I get the chance. Maybe he'll play rook d2 and stop it. No, he's played rook f1, then I get to play rook c2. And that should be it now. Yeah, he's lost some time, but that's it. Wow. Again, I don't know. I just don't feel it. Sometimes you know how you get in those moods where you just don't feel like you're seeing everything. That's what I'm on today. I don't feel like I'm seeing everything. Why are we playing a 4-3 game? What's happened here? I don't understand how this happened. How did? Okay. Well, we're playing a 4-3 game. I have no idea why. This could be quite a long game. Why are we taking 4-3? All right. Indiana Futz. We've got 4-3. I don't know whether you asked for it or how we got here, but that's all right. I love a bit of thinking time. It gives me more time to talk about the Olympics. Happy to talk about the Olympics. Probably shouldn't have started with knight c3 in that case. That's all right. No worries, as we say in Australia. Away we go. This is a completely random opening. I have no idea what this is. It's some sort of, it's almost like a dragon, a Sicilian dragon, but one in which, well, I've kind of gained a move by not having to play knight takes d4, but my queen's sitting on h4. It's which may seem like it's a good thing, but on the other hand, I really need to be able to march my h-pawn down to do anything in the dragon, and I'm not going to be able to do that here with my queen sitting there. So it's kind of win some, lose some sort of situation. Bizarre opening position, totally bizarre. Almost reminiscent of a Grand Prix in some sense. Queen h5. What is the deal with that? All right. It's actually probably not such a bad move to head for the endgame, all things considered, but this endgame must be a little bit better for me. Must be, one would think. Then again, I've been wrong before. But now we're going to have an endgame with 4-3. Oh, dear. All right. I should have stopped that. Why did I not stop that? Oh, that was a bit silly. That was a bit silly, Dave. Shouldn't have allowed that. Can I? I know that this is not the move that I'm supposed to play, bishop b5, but I honestly can't see what he's going to do to stop this threat, so I'm just going to play it. It's not the move that you play in these sort of endgames, but I don't see how he defends e7. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he just lets me take it. Some move like bishop d7, for instance. Bishop d7 looks quite good, actually. No, then I play knight takes e7 straight away. No. Scrap all that. What about bishop e6? I honestly don't know how he deals with this rather barbaric threat that I've created. He's having a big think about it. Good thing he's got so much time. Maybe rook d8? No, he's gone bishop d7, which it seems like that was, as you just heard, it seemed like my first thought, but it allows this trick knight takes e7 straight away. And that's important, because if I played bishop takes knight first, pawn takes knight, knight takes e7, then king f6 and I lose a piece. As far as I can tell, my knight is trapped. So it's good that I've got this little way out, and now, as far as I can tell, I've just won a pawn. Maybe I'm winning a second because I've got a little rook takes f7 trick up my sleeve. You're going to see it in just a minute, I think. Well, it's my prediction that he's going to fall for this. Here we go. Takes. And now if he plays rook takes d4, then rook takes f7 will pick up another pawn. And there's a good chance that that's actually going to happen, I think. Let's see. Now he's played knight f4. Smart. But now knight g5 anyway. Knight g5 anyway is a bit annoying for him. Poor Indiana Fats, it kind of just fell apart for him there with this bizarre little motif that would normally happen. This this trick that I've managed to come up with. Is your knight getting trapped? Is your knight really? Man, this is so unlucky. I tell you what, bizarre little tricks in this game that I did not foresee. But poor Indiana Fats is keeps falling for these little things like this. Like knight f3. I missed knight f3. Oh no, I'm losing a piece. Oh my god. Just when I was expressing sympathy for you, you know what? I take it all back. Oh, damn it. Unbelievable. Well, hold your horses, because we could have quite a finish in this game. Oh, my goodness me. And he's got so much time. I can't even outblitz him. Let's see. There, takes, there, takes. There, check, there, takes. Unbelievable. Can't believe it. I guess that's why it's unbelievable. I think that was the wrong move. I don't know why I did that move now, actually. It was the wrong move. I should have played rook g3 or rook g4 or something. Somehow I have slimed my way into a perfectly playable endgame, but look how much time is left. This is ridiculous. What am I going to do now? I'm tempted to play rook g3 actually, but it's probably not the right move. I'll play knight g5. What am I going to do now? This is such a weird game. Stupid nose. Let's see. Can I play f4? Yeah, I'll play f4. He's going to go rook f8, and then what? I think I'm still winning. I don't know what's going on anymore. It's all too much for me. Am I still winning? I don't know. Rook g4. What's going on with my nose? It looks still winning. Is it still winning? It feels very close to winning. I think somehow I'm still winning this after my unbelievable blunder. Can he do that? Can he do that? Can he do that? I guess he can. I think I'm still winning. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I just keep doubting myself now. It's probably not the way that I should be running this. 47 seconds, but I got a 3-second increment, baby. No worries. You're gonna get mated if you're not careful, buddy. He's gonna play b4, maybe. Maybe that's his idea. Yeah, b4 looks like a good move, actually. He hasn't done it. I think he should have. Knight f3 looks good. Knight f3 looks very good, actually. You're going to be careful now. f5. f5 for the win. Oh, sorry. Hit my microphone. We shouldn't have done that. He's causing me more problems. Must be close to winning now. Come on. Running a bit short on time again. But I'm feeling... Oh, I'm running really short on time. Okay. 3-second increment. Just remember, Dave. 3-second increment. Oh, it's winning. Oh, rook h4 check is coming. I played that move without even realizing it threatens mate in 1. That's what's happening to me tonight. This is why Australia should be closer to Europe, or more likely the other way around. No, I totally missed that I'm threatening rook h4 check there. So he's had to give up the rook, and that's that's definitely finished, assuming that I can actually finish it off, which there is no guarantee the way I'm playing. Okay, but it should be all over now. Should be. I think he's gonna resign. My goodness me. And then rook e4, and that'll do it, I think. That'll do it. Oh my god. Oh, wow. What a topsy-turvy game that was. Full respect to you, Indiana Fats. And slap to me. Max happy. Now, Max happy, as I try to hone in on another 3-2 game, Max happy was super keen to get involved in this Banter Blitz tonight. Has it started yet? Can I match yet? Like a little kid in the back of a car on a long trip. Well, you're on now, Max Happy. You're on. So let's get this happening. And there he is. He's on board. Okay, and I'm going to give you some extra seconds to even things up as well. Well, oh, no. I evened things up a little bit too much, and now I'm behind on time. That's not what I need in the form that I'm in. Come on. Focus, Dave. Let's pull one out again. I'm still at 100%. I have to say, I'm on 100%. I feel a bit like, Bolt after the 200 meters. Like, I won, but it's not satisfying. Yeah, like I can compare myself to Bolt. What a guy. What a legend. In my opinion, Usain Bolt is a greater Olympian legend than Phelps. And I know that a lot of listeners, particularly because there are a lot of Americans listening, are going to hate me for saying that. But honestly, I somehow, to me, Bolt's achievement is grander. I can't really explain why. I can't really justify it, but it makes him. Well, they're both the greatest in their respective, events. But the greatest of all time. That's what we're talking about, and I don't know. Maybe it's just because I enjoy watching the athletics a little bit more. That could be it. And maybe none of you really care about what I'm talking about. So let's focus on the chess now, because while I've been shooting the breeze about the greatest ever Olympian, I've got myself in a tiny bit of trouble. Nothing huge, but hang on. Excuse me. My wing gambit. We already heard me talk about this in the first game. I've allowed my opponent again to swap off quite a few pieces, and even though I've gained a concession from it, in this case the fact that black can't castle anymore, it's quite dangerous to allow black that many trades. And now I don't know if I've really got enough compensation. Actually, I'm pretty sure that I don't. So stupid no. So this is an issue for me. I'm just going to have to try and move quickly. And again, a little bit of hope for the best happening here, because this is, I've got nothing here. Nothing at all. Not this again. I've got this sort of like Benko-esque compensation. That sort of Benko gambit, or Volga gambit as it's otherwise known as. It's Volga with a Volga, by the way, you dirty people. In that my opponent's got the extra queenside pawn, but I've got the open lines against it, so I can put my other rook on b1, put the knight on c5, try and put pressure on b7 and a6, and it's going to be really difficult for black to make the most of his extra pawn. Having said that, it's going to be hugely difficult for me to be able to create any chances of my own, and seeing as I'm the guy supposed to be playing for the win, that's not a good situation to be in. Anyway, that's the situation. I'm hoping I managed to hit the mute button before you had to hear me sneeze there. Anyway, I'm glad that's out of the way. Okay, so I'm trying to keep the knight on the board because one of the few things I've really got going for me here is the fact that black's bishop on g4 is a little bit uncomfortable. It's kind of out of the game a bit and doesn't have a comfortable square here. If it goes to e6, which is what he's done, it allows me to play this knight c5 move, mess up his pawns to some extent. So that's a good move. No, that's a very good move. That causes me some problems. Should have avoided that. That was a big slip up on my part. I was hoping he had to take with the f pawn, and now I've had to swap off his problem piece without even getting any structural advantage on the top of it. So this is This is horrible now. No, this is bad. This is, well, now I've got myself in a, well, objectively a lost position. That last move was so stupid. So stupid. I'm really grumpy at myself because of that. And now, I mean, well, it should just be lost. Stupid Dave. Up until that point, I had some chances, but now not Mr. Happy, Max Happy. You should win this with best play. That move allows me the slightest of chances. He still should be winning, but I'm trying to blow my nose, Max Happy. I wonder if he was aware that he got me at the wrong time. Now the position should be winning for him. I have almost no winning chances unless he blunders. There we go. That's the blunder I'm talking about. My goodness, it's probably still a draw, but like I said, no winning chances unless he blundered, and he did blunder. My God, that was a good retort, though. That was a great comeback move by him. 19 seconds. How did that happen? Okay, focus. It's another good move. My goodness, he's causing me some problems again. Why didn't I just take his stupid rook before? No time, no time. Oh dear, no time. No time, no time, no time, no time. Come on. You got to see these moves. 94. That's the end. That's the end. My goodness, how did this happen? Everything just went so badly, so quickly. What's the point of playing on now? I can't believe it. What happened there? That was shocking. Unbelievable. I don't really know why I'm playing on here, actually, but I am. I don't have any chances whatsoever. He keeps giving me chances. I don't know if he means to give me chances. What is he doing? He is desperately trying to give me some chances here. Yeah, that'll probably do it. I don't see anything here. That'll be over in just a second. Can't even see it. Oh my goodness me. I don't know what happened there. Oh my goodness. That is incredible. Wow. Max Happy is probably not very happy right now. I'm going to offer a draw. Oh, wait. Draw. There we go. Wow. That game surprises no one. What a game. Max Happy, congratulations. Well played. You deserve the win. Sort of. That was a good one. That was incredible. You deserve the win in the same way Australia deserved the bronze medal in the basketball. Draw your own analogies. Ripping game. All right. Now you get to dwell on that. Think about it. work out how you could have done better. I'm sure that won't take too long. I got to get straight back to the chess with Cap 7-8 Red from Great Britain, my next opponent. We've got a reverse English. I would really like to dwell on that game in my head, but I don't have the time because we're back in the game. But boy, oh boy, that was a good one. All right, Cap 7-8 Red. We've also got a dragon of sorts, actually reverse Sicilian dragon classical, similar to one that we had what was it, a couple of games ago. Now here we've got, I always forget what to do here. We've actually got the English defense where I've played the reverse open Sicilian. We've gone into a classical dragon reverse, blah, 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 blah. Everything looking okay for my opponent. I think I've got to play knight d4 at some point, but I think I might have somehow just missed my chance to do it. I'm quite sure. I think I've messed this up. I really suck at remembering the theory in these lines. I feel that I've messed this up, but I'm not quite sure. It certainly looks a little bit dubious now. I think that I've cocked this up. If you pardon my almost English. What have we got? We've got this. This is like the dream position for white. And Cap 7-8 Red has had to use no time whatsoever in accumulating this. And this is it's almost too easy at the moment for him. This is I don't know what I'm doing anymore. All right, so you hit my knight, which is on a stupid square, let's be honest. I'm going to put it on a7, which is also a stupid square, but I can't find a better one right now. But if I can get in c5, if I can somehow just get in c5, then my life would be a bit better. What if I take that guy off? He's got this huge long diagonal, and I can see problems in my future, but I think I'm okay for one move at least. That's all I need. This is... I don't know. I don't know anymore. I've lost my confidence. I've lost my confidence. I've lost it all. I've lost it all. Okay, let's play knight b5. I think the tactics are working in my favor after rook b3. I hope he's going to play it because I'm kind of at a loss if he doesn't. He's played rook b3. All right, let's see whether I calculated this correctly because I had to do it super quickly. So let's see if I got it right. I think I did. I calculated all the way to here. Rook takes b2 on the next move. That's where I stopped my calculations. And I thought to myself, could be worse. But now that I see it, it could also be a lot better because e3, he's played it. I really didn't want him to play that move. And now I've got this annoying position. It's not going to be much fun for me, this one. It's not going to be much fun at all. Oh. Oh, have I dropped a piece? Have I dropped something? I think I might have dropped something here. Queen c1. I might be losing material. Oh no, not again. Just kidding. Rook b1. Just kidding. I'd like to tell you that I saw that in advance, but I think we all know the truth. Just got a bit lucky. You know, if he takes the rook, it's going to be super tough to win. Super tough. I think he's got to take the rook. And he's got to play bishop d5 check here. He's got to play bishop d5, but he didn't. Oh, and that allows e4, and that's key because now his bishop has got a passive square as opposed to the aggressive square that it was about to be on. And so that's huge advantage to me. That is lucky. Wow, I'm very happy about that little change of events. I'm still down on time, but the system is the position is completely changed on the basis of that. So that's good news for me. Let's play h5 actually, try and create a weakness on that side of the board. Oh no, you didn't want to play that move, my friend. That was the wrong move. Yeah, things are falling apart for him now. No, they've all gone south. Look at that. Whoa. Actually, I have to say, my opponent, kept 78 red, he played a super game. Really. I'm talking like it's over. And it is over objectively, but he really played this English defense well. Just a couple little tactical errors, and just like that, the situation can change. So, bad luck for him, unfortunately. Now, he's could get mated if he's not too careful here. Is he going? What's he trying to do? He's trying to get the g6 pawn. He's going to. Oh, missed that. Oh my dear. Oh dear. I'm gonna run out of time. Aren't I? Queen b3. What a move. How lucky am I that I could come up with that? That is so lucky. He was threatening bishop g8, followed by stuff, although to be honest I was probably okay, but this move is kind of cute, and if I haven't missed anything, then that's going to be it. I'm a minute behind on the clock, but I think that's it. Another super close one. Goodness me. I might lose my GM title after this. He's moved. I've got no time left, but it's not going to matter anymore. He's going to go for some stalemate trick, is he? Or it doesn't matter anymore. This one I can't mess up. He says, tempting fate. I think he's going to call it now. What's that move all about? You can have that pawn. There's always one. And finish. Wow. I don't think I can take much more of this. I'm taking a battering today. Now I'm over 2,000 as well, just to add to it. Burger. Nice name. Not the stupid elephant gambit. I never remember what to do against this. You know what? Screw it. Endgame. I don't care. Give me the endgame. I don't want any business of this today. I've had it. Seriously, I've had enough, guys. I can't take it anymore. I'm falling to pieces. I'm going to play the most boring endgame now you have ever seen. It is going to be so boring. Look at this. So boring. You can't even describe how boring it is. Or maybe you can. Burger, are you from Iceland? Man, I'm obsessed by Iceland. What an awesome country. Probably not relevant to you right now, but still. That's a good move, actually. That's a good one. But I've got the c5 square, and now I've got a crappy pawn weakness, and you've got a crappy pawn weakness. Question is, whose pawn weakness is crappiest? Or crappier. I never quite learnt my grammar on this word. So there we go. I'm going to take the square. And you go back. That's kind of clever. But I've got some cleverness of my own, I think. I hope. I had this plan that I could play rook b1 here. And b4. And now that guy's secure. That's a big deal, I would say, to have him secure. Now, if I could just get, I was just going to say, if I could just get a4, a5 in, I will be super happy. And I've just gotten that. So, happiness abounding at the moment. Things are looking up-ish. Okay, so you want to go there. It's not bad, actually. Let's play rook. Well, yeah, I don't know what to do. Rook f1. This is a boring endgame, but I don't apologize for this because I'm just feeling the pain so far. You know, I've never been to Iceland. It's one of the countries I've always wanted to go to. Most GMs have been there, actually, because of the fantastic Reykjavik Open that they have in March every year. GMs, amateurs alike go there. It's meant to be an incredible tournament. So I'll give it a big plug on air here. Now, in the meantime, let's see if I can do anything with this position. This pawn structure, I can't work out what's going on, but one thing that I do know is that my opponent is going to have a hell of a time getting his bishop on c8 developed, which means that his rook on b8 is going to be imprisoned for a little while longer. And that's what I'm banking everything on, basically. That's my key going forward. Right. As long as he can't... Yes, that's it. So as long as he can't develop his bishop, which means I need to have a rook on d1. Otherwise, he could play bishop e6. So I need to have a rook on d1. That's done now. I think. Now I put the other rook on f1. That's done. But how do I break through? Where's the big finish here? Is that the mistake? Oh no, maybe he's gonna get out. Oh, I can't let him get out. Can't let him get out. I can't let him get out. And he's going to do it. He's gonna play. He's gonna play bishop g4. Next move, he's gonna get out. He's gonna get out. I can't let that happen. I'm gonna have to play rook d3. There's bishop g4. He's gotten out. That was the one thing I couldn't let him do. And now, now I'm a minute behind on the clock. Everything's changed. Just like that. Would you believe it? I got 53 seconds left. I can't believe he got away with that. How do I get that pawn? How do I get it? He got me. 43 seconds. This guy's all right. He's good. He's good. Ooh, I'm not sure about that move. Not so sure about it. Might be okay. Oh, It's okay. It's okay. What a good move. What a good move. Dear, oh dear. I'm running out of time now. Again. Oh, I don't think he meant to drop that one. Oh, what's going on now? Is he falling apart now? Oh, I just dropped my knight. Oh, you're kidding me. Unbelievable. Just after I got myself back in the game too. Stupid man, Dave. Ah, and he dropped something back. This is a comedy of errors. Unbelievable. I got 22 seconds left. I don't know. I think he's still winning, isn't he? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he's winning anymore. Not sure what's going on now, to be honest. Oh, I shouldn't have played that. I should have played C3. That was a bit silly. Ah, no time. No time. 22 seconds left. "24 seconds left. We're both running short on time. I think he's done the right thing there. C4 though. C4. Oh, man. This is unbelievable. He's taken it. Oh, he's gone back. I missed that he could go back. You're kidding me. Ah, oh, this is a problem now. I don't know if I can win this anymore. I feel it must be close. He's gone there. But King D3. And Rook check. And I've got it. I've got the pawn. Ah, he's got C5. Ah, but then I've got... Oh, do I... Oh, what's going on now? Check. He's gone back. I'm going to push. He's gone the check. I'm going to push. He can't stop it. Can he? I don't think so. Check. Takes. I'm going to queen. Oh, you're kidding. Ha ha. Whoa, I think my commentary just totally fell to pieces during that endgame. What a game by this guy, man. Burger. What a game. Jeez. I want to look him up. I don't have time to. I've got to play a few more games. What a game. Outstanding. Wow. All right, Clownfish. Clownfish the FM has probably been sitting back just laughing at these performances to date. Thinking like he's not at all concerned by this. Oh, what am I doing? Bishop takes F6. Oh, completely forgot what I was doing there. I don't think I'm getting any take-back favors from this guy, though. So now I've just popped a pawn. Not popped a pawn, but popped position. Can you say that? Unbelievable. I just can't recover from these incredible battles. That last one is just mind-blowing. Okay, come on, focus. FM, this is serious business now. That last move was stupid. Bishop takes E6. Ah, and he saw it too. Takes, check, across. And I can resign, huh? Just like that. Game over. Unbelievable. It's barely started and I can resign. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? It's finished. It's just finished. Just like that. It's over. Is it? Wait, what am I doing? Why can't I just play check? Oh, I'm such an idiot. C3. I'm such an idiot. I'm such an idiot. Oh, today is not my day. Today is not my day. Come on, Dave. Focus. You've got the vaguest of vague compensation. See if you can make the most of it now. Unbelievable. Honestly, what am I thinking today? Focus, focus, focus. Focus on your game. Right, A5. Not happy with that either. Oh, my goodness. Clownfish must be thinking, who is this Patzer? God. Totally missed bishop takes e6. Ah. Oh. Okay. Is he going to play d5 maybe? Maybe that's his idea. Ooh, d5 looks good for him. Let's hope that doesn't happen. He's going to play d5. I can smell it. He's on fire today. It's going to be d5. I am in a world of pain. I'm not sure about that move. Probably also good, but a little bit. Okay. All right, come on. I'm still alive. Unbelievably also equal in material. Let's see if I can hold up. Once the knight goes to f4, it's really curtains for me. So I've got to find a way to. Oh, could be a good move, that one. Yeah, that's a good move. It's a very good move. What am I going to do about that? Okay, 7. Oof, I'm running a bit short on time, actually. Not surprising, given the way I'm playing. Now, bishop f4, is that the way he's going to go? Somehow, I should be dead by now, but I'm kind of alive and kicking. I'm not sure that was supposed to happen. Anyway, it's still bad, let's be clear, but I should be unhappier, to put it mildly. But once his knight comes in, I guess that's going to be bad news, just in and of itself. And I can't really stop that, can I? The knight's going to come in, and then it's bad news for me. What can I do about it? Probably nothing. 27 seconds. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, I'm going to do something completely cowardly because I can't think of anything else. I'm going to swap off the queens into a horrible endgame, but I can't see any other move here. I'm just going to do it. I can tell that he doesn't want the endgame. That's in my favor, but he probably should take it. I got him thinking. That's the best news I've had so far. He's finally having a little think. And we're in the endgame, so I will gladly take this crappy endgame. Try desperately to hold on to things. I mean, the position is clearly winning for him, but I'll take whatever I can get at the moment. I totally missed knight d5 check as well. Of course I did. Of course I did. It's not even a question anymore. Of course I missed it. He's doing this all right. It's just a great position for him. Horrible situation for me. But, There's hope. There's vague hope. Let's put that bishop somewhere. Oh, 20 seconds. That's not so great. Goes there, does he? It's a little tiny bit surprising. Oh, that's a bad move. Oh, that's a really bad move. I'll come back again. Take a draw? Gee, that'd be nice. No, he says, of course not. Have I got any... Oh, my goodness. Alright, I'll just take it and see what happens. Oh, he took back. Ah! My bishop's trapped. My bishop is trapped. You gotta be kidding me. 2, 1. Oh! Jeez. That was close. Yes, well, that's an issue. Oh, lost on time. Oh, lost on time. Man, oh man. I think I was lost anyway. Things were looking pretty grim. Oh man, we're straight back into it. I can't even talk about that game. Jeez. Mean Mike, you are mean. Wow, what a game. Well done to Clownfish. You really pulled through there. I almost slimed my way out of that, but you kept your composure. Man, after bishop takes e6, I thought it was just going to be all she wrote, but somehow I managed to get a tiny little bit of counterplay. Not really enough in the end, but still a bit disappointed that I let myself get so low on time. That's the first time ever in Banter Blitz that I've lost on time, actually. But had it not been time, it would have been position. So thanks for the game. You played well and you deserved your victory. All right, so me and Mike, now we're straight on to the next one. No time for me to dwell on that traumatic defeat. Got to get back into the action. What is this? I don't really know. I haven't really been paying attention to this game so far, to be honest. I think it was some sort of weird Piet's defense where I've not played d4. It looks like it's transposed into a King's Gambit declined, or possibly a Vienna game. I always get confused with these lines. But certainly looks that way. I've picked up the 2 bishops and I've got the semi-open F file. So typically those that combination of strategic pluses should be in my favor, and definitely really feels that way at the moment. This looks like a super strong semi-open file here. It's going to take some diffusing. After that last move, I've actually got the chance to play bishop takes h6. I'm not sure it works after knight d4, but I am not in a calculating mood anymore, so I'm just going to play it and see. I think everything's working for me. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure, but we'll see. Knight d4, there's the move. Now queen g3, I expect knight h5, not g6 though. And I'm going to be given a slight reprieve to pull back another point. But man, that game with Clownfish. Oof. Still thinking about it, which is always a danger in Banter Blitz. I get caught up in particularly the losses, but they're just in general the exciting games, the close games. And that one, I feel I was getting back into it at the end. It could be just bogus, but it feels like I wasn't too far away. But we'll never know. Okay, well that last one came super quickly, but now there's a little bit of a pause for some reason. I'll just see what's going on. Oh well. Sorry for the little break here. Not quite sure. It was a tiny hiccup, I guess, in the queue for games. From what I can tell, I'll just check. One moment. Well, while we wait, let's talk some more Olympics. I really want to talk about that game against Clownfish, but there's not really much to say other than he just completely outplayed me. That bishop takes e6 move. Pow. So to try and make myself feel a bit better, I'd like to point out that Australia did very well in the Olympics. I guess compared to the big countries, there was only 25 million of us. Still a reasonable amount, but we managed to pick up quite a few. Oh, we're back on quite a few medals. I think we ended up with 6 or 7 gold medals in the end. We're back on, although I'm waiting for my opponent. It's Zianula from Greece I'm playing against. Actually, Greece didn't do too badly. I was watching the women's pole vaulting final last night. Incredible performance. She snatched victory jumping. Was it? No, it was the high jump. That's right. It was the high jump last night. Really impressive finish. 197. Come on, Jonola. Oh, there we go. I'll give you a bit more time because you weren't around for that. You have 20 more seconds. What should we have? Let's have a Benoni. That'd be good. Bit of action. No, but we disappointed in the athletics. We didn't pick up any medals there except in the walk, and the walk is an event I don't really understand too well, I've got to say. You have the 50k walk and the 20k walk. Now the 50k walk just blows my mind. It's 50 kilometers and you're not allowed to run. I seriously don't understand it. But anyway, I think we picked up a medal in both those events. We're just great walkers, Australia. Speaking of picking things up, have I just picked up a piece, perhaps? Knight takes e4, queen takes d1 is definitely winning a piece. Maybe his idea is h3? Could be h3, actually. Yeah, h3 should be okay. Bishop takes f6 is very okay. Oh, Dave. What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? I'm going to sack my queen. Oh, my God. I feel like I'm falling asleep. I feel like I've missed something major here. What's going on? What is going on? I have a new queen. What's going on? Oh, my head hurts. I'm up on material or what? What is this? What is this? I have no idea what's happening. Am I going to get mated? I'm going to get mated, aren't I? I can feel it. I'm going to get mated. Oh, dear, oh dear. This is bad news. I need to castle desperately, but I can't. This is... I'm gonna get mated. I'm gonna get mated. He's gonna go knight f3. And I'm gonna... Oh, this is bad. This is very bad. Why did I do this? He's gone knight f3. Queen c7. Still up on material. My new queen on the board. Whoa! Oh, that is an epic mouse slip. That is an epic mouse slip. Oh man, I would have given you a take back. If you had have gone take back 2, I would have given it to you. I mean, it had to be queen takes g7, of course. And after rook f8 would have been super interesting. I think I was in big trouble. Wow. Tell you what, I've had my fair share of luck in this game, and I cannot claim any bad luck or having been hard done by my loss to Clownfish. That's for sure. Whew. Okay. Bad luck, John Wooler. That was, well, you deserve more from that. What an interesting game. I've never seen this bizarre motif before with this e4, e takes f3, f takes g2. I wonder if it was actually sound or not. I'm not sure. It was certainly fun to play, but anyway. I'll try and work out what's going on because we've got a tiny little stall again. Meanwhile, there's plenty of people wanting to get a game in. I'm not sure how many more we're going to be able to squeeze in tonight. Not sure how many more I'm going to be able to handle, I tell you what. All right, so we're on again. Chess Rex with a rating of 2140. That's the sort of rating that's getting me killed tonight. And he's gone for the opening that just caused me pain a moment ago. I played d3. This time I'm going to play d4, but either way, I'm worried about my future. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Why didn't I play bishop c4 before? By the way, that's a question to be asked another day. In the meantime, can I play knight d5? That's what everyone wants to know. Can I play knight d5? I'm going to play knight d5. And I know there's a few people sitting in Channel 3 who would like to play a game. I'm afraid to say that this is, in fact, the last game. This is it. After that, I am retiring and perhaps never playing chess again. It has been a tough day in the park for me, as you've all realized, but I've slimed my way through with one draw to my name, one spectacular loss to Clownfish, and somehow I've managed to pick up wins in the rest of the games. Cap78 Red querying in the chat whether I've been a Grandmaster for long, because I guess my performance just impressed him that much. Unfortunately, the truth is that, yes, I have been a Grandmaster for a while. You wouldn't believe it by the way that I've played. But it's been fun. As always, I've had a blast with you guys. I really enjoyed it. And just to finish off, I've snuck in a little tactic to pull mate in 2 against Chess Rex. Boom, there we have it. What a way to finish. Oh, my God. This was a tough Banter Blitz for me, I gotta say, not just performance-wise, but even the games that I won. You guys just played incredibly. We had some great tactics. That cute little tactic in the last one. Managed to sneak in a little diagram-worthy one here to finish things off, but big kudos to all of you for playing, all of you joining in, listening as well, and contributing in the channels. And of course, Clownfish, big win. Congratulations. Always a big event to get a victory against the GM in Banner Blitz, even if the GM is me. So thanks a lot for all the games, everyone. It's been a tough one. Hopefully, I can bounce back and smooth things over next time round. Until then, make sure that you keep up to date with all the events happening in ICC. There's lots of chess going on at the moment. Lots of cool events around the place. So subscribe to those also on ICC TV. I'll see you next month, fingers crossed, for more Banner Blitz. I've been David Smerdon, your host for today. Catch you later.